Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is Dyson Sphere Program Multiplayer with Steejo. How are you
Hey,
doing?
I'm doing well.
I
I
remembered
had
how to do an intro.
yeah, well done.
Yeah.
I had a confession to make to Roomba after the last episode. I fluffed up my recording
Yeah, he doesn't want to
because of the
record with me.
hotkeys. Yeah, it's been a while, man. Leave me alone. It's been far too long. Oh, we need to make motors, electric motors. Should
Okay.
we just like
I was
make
gonna
them in
go
our booties for this one?
I was gonna add more power, so I'll go do that, and then you try to figure out it, and then I'll come back and make fun of your design.
I mean, I was just gonna make them in my pocket.
Oh, we have the blueprint library, by the way. Oh my God, it actually remembers my blueprints from before. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, the temptation.
Oh God, I've got so many old blueprints. I even have a blueprint called Feckin' Blueprints. I was mad about it. You can make folders, just like, I mean, you can actually just, it's like explore. Oh God, I have an entire library called Science Blueprints with like all of the science. Oh no. No, I refuse. I will not use them. But I'm gonna just enter blueprint mode with Control C and then box select your crap. And then use now.
Hey, you used a blueprint containing 16 facilities for base construction.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do that. Game's lying.
I guess it treats blueprints like you and I are. Well, I mean, we basically are just both Icarus at the same time, you know?
I mean, I'm red.
Yeah, true. How on earth are these not lined up? Whatever.
There we go. I've now connected my coal mining base to the base for power. So the little bit of power I was generating up here can now be added to the base power.
Cool. Oh, we should probably set up some thermal power.
What
'Cause,
is...
like,
oh, you've set
I
an
do-
alert. Okay.
I no, I didn't set an alert. What?
At the top, there's like...
That's because I'm placing blueprints right now.
Oh, okay. Got you.
It's basically just saying, hey, there's 15 entities that aren't built yet.
So if I keep holding space, will I go to space?
Mm-mm. Not yet. To get that, we need under upgrades, we need drive engine 2.
Wait, I'm flying around and I'm not using any fuel.
Okay.
That's so strange.
You're probably just able to convert fuel faster than the energy drain.
I'm looking at the fuel chamber and nothing's coming out of my fuel chamber.
I guess you're cheating then. I don't know.
Must be.
Cheater. So yeah, I like wins because it's a one-time cost. We have this is actually kind of important. If you click on the bottom left corner, the Earth, and then go to the right side of the screen and look at all the data. The Earth has a
Right.
lose you?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
We have a wind energy ratio at 100% and solar energy ratio at 136%. So this planet's
Yes.
slightly better for solar.
For solar, yeah.
But you know, whatever.
There's also crude oil. I like that you can zoom out and view like all the bullshit that you've done on the planet from like far away. That's cool. Reminds me of Supreme Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this game, like, I feel like there is some Supreme Commander vibes in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I like how we started off last episode by being like, yes, this is the most efficient way to place down wind turbines. And then now it's just like, here, this'll fit. Plonk.
Well, I followed your template. It's just there's water in the way, so it looks weird.
So how... Yeah, mechanical frame level 1, made in my bum. How do...
Max speed +1. How fast can we run now? 7.
very.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, one thing I remember doing in the past we should consider doing is prioritizing the research that makes our bots faster ahead of our own and try to keep them faster than us so that they can always... you don't want to do the thing where you're running at 7 and they can only go 6, and so they just constantly drain power chasing you. You know, we want them to catch up and get in there and stop it.
Okay, so where's the robot? Okay, there's the robot speed. So on the right hand side, I'm assuming it will say mech max sail speed. Okay, we aren't sailing at the moment. I have no boat. Move speed is 7. Okay, and then construction drone flight speed is 6. Okay, so we need to we need to get the drones moving a wee bit faster. Okay, I need 120 steel, however, and that's just resmelting iron. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's even simpler than Factorio. You know, Factorio is 1 iron ore into 1 iron plate, and then 5 plate into 1 steel, I think. This is just 1 ore equals 1 plate equals 1 steel, or something. You know, it's just...
Yeah.
That part's pretty simple. Oh, sorry, no,
3
it's
plate.
3 plate into 1. And it does take 3 seconds instead of 1 second. So that means that each smelter can only make 20...
Yeah, so you're going to need
steel per minute.
18 if you want a fully saturated belt.
We would not come anywhere near using that much steel, though, so I would probably just do a row of, like, 6. Just keep everything like a multiple of 6 for now, except for magnets is plenty for a bootstrap base.
I keep pushing the wrong button to get to my construction.
Then rebind it. Looks like we... Okay. We have a full belt. Okay, so our issue with iron supply is that we have 1 belt of iron coming in, but it's being used to make magnets and iron.
Right. So we need an extra belt of iron.
Or just like a dedicated magnet production area that's separate from that. I'll go find more iron and get us ironed out.
We've got iron here.
Where?
To the west of the bus.
Oh, geez, like right in the base. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I found iron. Are you proud of me?
Yeah, super.
I found it. It's right here.
I like that I can use your robots. That makes me happy.
Yeah. This is the one part of the game I don't like. I don't like having to go and procure new mining deposits. I don't enjoy like finding the right spot to cover maximum number of things. So I had like 2 different mods that solve that issue, but they're not multiplayer compatible, so apparently I have to suffer. And that was me just whining about it for a bit.
I need to suffer.
Does your music ever just like randomly turn off for a minute or two? It's weird. It's eerily quiet.
I don't think I've had that yet.
I feel like F1 should be belt. Like you place belts so often. Why is it not the main button?
Okay, I want this to make us steel. And what was the fast way to copy these across?
What I do, shift left click the starter, and then place on top.
Oh, okay. I click the build,
and then drag across. Yeah.
Does that do the same thing if I were to place... Okay, why is this not working? Why is this conveyor belt not building?
Because you don't have enough robots, or your robots aren't... You don't have the item, or...
No, I've got 104.
Maybe my robot wants to do the job? No, I guess it just... Whatever, I'll just delete it and rebuild it.
Okay. That worked.
Do we not have foundation yet? I want to be able to, like, brick the world, you know? One thing that is really handy...
That. Oh my god.
What?
Just the fact that I can place down a sorter and then do the same thing, like copy from the first arc smelter, and it will just place down the rest of the sorters for us.
Yep. So what you usually want to do is you set up your sorters on the first factory or first smelter, and then build the. You have to put down the belt first, otherwise it can't
Yeah.
place the sorters. But then once you've got your rows for products, you can, yeah, just copy paste, and it'll do all the sorters exactly as you had them. It's really handy. One thing that's convenient for belts, I don't know if you've learned yet, is chain dismantle. So like,
Yes.
here, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know what it does.
Okay, so like, if I wanted to turn this right here, like I do.
Well, it actually
all you have to
removes the
do-
entire fucking belt. Jesus Lord.
Yeah, so if you hold shift, it'll delete the whole thing, everything connected to it. But what you can do is just cut here and then shift that.
Ah, okay,
So
okay,
you
okay.
like snip the edge.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, it's neat.
Oh, okay. Right, we've got steel getting built.
Do we have smelters automated yet? We needed brick for that. Did you
Yes. No.
get that going? Oh, can't depend on you for everything. I brought the brick over ages, like last video, man.
Yeah, and what was I doing? Stuff. Things.
Nothing.
Oh, I was connecting up my power.
Bull.
My 6 power
Bull.
things.
All right, I'll do some of these things that need brick. What is it? We need the arc smelter automated. Do you have one of them tasked with that? You don't.
No, there's 2 freebies though.
So we got... How many buildings require brick? Thermal power plants do. Mining machines do not. Arc smelter does. Storage does. Water pump does.
I like that I can
Different
just
things,
keep
though.
one of these wireless power towers on me. And whenever I need power, I just dump it down and stand beside it.
Yeah. Want to see my... Want to see a blueprint that I use a lot? It's called Fast Recharge, and it is a blueprint of nothing but 12 of them
towers.
placed at the exact closest distance that they can be, and it looks like this. You want to charge fast? That's what you want to do. And you stand right here.
Okay, create blueprint. Oh, and it's literally what? Okay. Charge fast. Oh, that's really cool. And then...
Oh, wherever we're making graphite, we should put a storage chest so that we can... That's our current best fuel for our
Hey, copy
Our-
and save a blueprint.
engine or whatever.
So how
Did you do
do...
it? You have your first one?
Yes.
Nice.
I just want to cancel all of it. Oh. That's cool. Right. Copy and save a blueprint. Done. Right, I need steel to continue the... what we're doing. Let's...
I'm not gonna get in your way if I like put some processing here, am I?
No, I'm pretty much done.
Oh, wait. I wanted to finish getting this next iron thing set up, but we need to get the mall making all of the stuff. Like, I keep on having to craft smelters and stuff. It's annoying. Iron, brick, plus the other 2.
Right, we should be getting more inventory space soon.
No gears. Yes, gears. Damn it, they all just need a little bit of all kinds of stuff.
Right, I'm going to look on the Technologies tab and try to find...
Do we have one making mining machines yet?
I don't think so.
We do, but it's not outputting because the belts are going the wrong direction. Awesome.
Oh yeah, I did make the mining machines one.
Yeah, it was my fault. I accidentally had the belt that carries it to the storage box wrong.
This is like... this is such a messy factory for us.
Yeah, it kind of hurts me. Like, I'm... We should just 1444. We should start over. This is ugly. Let's build a new base somewhere else.
I mean, we can literally just leave the planet.
What is the shortcut for the blueprint library? I feel like there is a button that just takes you to your blueprint screen. I don't remember what it is.
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Okay, but why? How?
I literally just placed a storage down right beside where you'd already placed a storage down. I was like, we need storage for this.
Oh, for the carbon?
Yeah,
The,
I think my brain doesn't quite...
energetic?
Yeah, it doesn't
Process
quite
it yet? Yeah.
process what a storage looks like.
Blueprint library is O.
Oh damn, I probably picked up too much of that.
I should have saved your fancy power grid. I'm gonna go make a real copy, a permanent copy.
Oh, did you just use it?
Yeah, I just did a Control-C, Control-V, use now thing. I'm gonna go make a bigger one. This one's gonna be offset. Shoot. It's gonna be offset from like this one because there's just not enough buildable space there. Need to find a nice open area that's...
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. I'll just extend it over here. I have 100 more of these things. We're gonna have a lot of wind power now.
Building one of these. Save blueprint. Hey. There's a lot of blueprint foundation, copy foundation colors. When you click picker, menu will open where a new recipe can be selected. All machines that use the old recipe will now use selected recipe.
Yeah, so like if you have a, say you have a blueprint that's 6 smelters, right? It's a single belt processing center.
Mm-hmm.
You can paste it and have one do iron, and then you can click that button and change all of the recipes of all of the smelters in your blueprint to coal or to...
Oh, that's really useful.
Yeah, so like, and you'll use it a lot with smelting in particular, because you'll, you know, all smelting is the same basically, except for magnets. For some reason, magnets is different.
Just to annoy you.
Yeah, pretty much. We will call this blueprint Steejo. Oh, this is fun, by the way. You can change the blueprint icon and put icons on all of your stuff that has, like, you know, what's in it.
Yes. So I've got charge fast, which is a wee lightning bolt. Okay, we're getting more research. That uses those, so those are done. Oh.
One thing that's pretty important to mention, I'm running into it right now. I'm trying to use your blueprint, like your wind layout, but
Yes.
because I made the blueprint within the... What is it called? They call it tropic line. Blueprint areas are divided by tropic lines. So blueprints can't go over tropic lines, and they basically function like anchors in your blueprint. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, here. Can you look where I am?
I'm on my way. No, look at me go. Hello.
So like just Control C a whole bunch of these wind turbines and get a bunch of them. Or I'm not sure if you can access my blueprint library. I don't think you can.
Okay, I've got a bunch of them.
Okay, and now if you try to like go toward the next tropic line, it'll turn all red, and then you'll get an error saying blueprint areas are divided by tropic lines.
Oh yeah, because that's
So,
where everything shifts.
Grid crush.
Yes.
Yeah, grid crush would happen. So you can't go across a grid line, a tropic line, but you can place it on a tropic line. And if you place any entity in a blueprint on a tropic line, that is now a tropic line anchor. And now your blueprint can only be placed if it's along the tropic line. So you can actually, if you're really careful, you can make blueprints that will automatically snap to the right location on the world. And when we start doing like world-size terraforming and blueprints, it's really convenient to be like, okay, I want the center of the planet, which, you know, I know exactly how big it is, I can fit all this stuff. I want it to snap to that location. You just grab your blueprint, click, and it'll automatically zoom and force you to that tropic line.
So our planet's all the same size?
In the vanilla game, they are. In this, I don't think they are.
Okay.
Because we're using a mod called Galactic Scale or Galactic something. I forget.
Yes. They just updated.
Yeah. So that one allows for planet size variation, which actually is kind of annoying when they like if you go from a size 300 to a size 400 planet, all your blueprints don't work because it considers the tropic line to be different.
That's interesting.
And that's actually, I think, why vanilla doesn't use variable planet size. But it is more interesting, I think, to have different planets because, I mean, obviously, some planets are bigger
There's
than
different
others.
planets, yeah.
But
so is this right, what you've done here with these 4 mining machines? I feel like this... okay, this is 2 belts. This is supposed to be 2 belts.
Yeah, and I didn't finish that. I got distracted by... I don't know why I'm doing power right now. I'm very confused. How did I get here?
I don't know.
I think we just, like, we're low on power, and then I grabbed, like, 100, so I ran... I don't know.
So we're now double... We've got double the generation to the consumption, so...
Alright, so I can come back and try to get... I was trying to do brick production on our mall so that we can get the last few basic buildings automated. We need smelter production to be automated for sure, and mining machine production to be automated is already done. We need storage.
Yeah, and as soon as that's done, we can pretty much just refactor everything.
Yeah,
so we can...
We really just... There's only 3 we need. We need the thermal power plant automated, the storage chest, and the arc smelter, and then we're pretty good.
And then we can fly to the equator and start building. Hey, drone engine! They're now faster than us again.
Nice. So I actually have my blueprint libraries. I'm gonna try not to use these because I don't want to just... Well, we're almost to the point where we're gonna be making new ones anyway, but you know, okay.
Yeah, you don't want to be like, here, I've got this.
Yeah,
and it's just done.
do. I have 2 blueprints that are like a book here called Early Game Mall, and it's an expandable thing where you go part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Like you attach and it just basically builds the whole base for you, which I don't want to do right now. But so I have them organized by number of entities. So I've got like a blueprint book called 150, which only contains entities or blueprints that have 150 or less, so that at early game tech, where you only have 150 max entities per blueprint, then these are all, you know, the ones that I know I can use right now.
Because that's all you're allowed at the early blueprint levels. Yeah.
And then I got one for like power. I got obviously a whole library for blueprint science, which we're not going to use, and then basic resource feeds.
I often find when you deviate from your original blueprints that you can sometimes find that your original blueprints weren't as efficient as you thought they were.
True, yeah. I mean, it's good to or playing with someone else and seeing what they make. So I'm gonna probably just like make a new folder for anything, and I'll try to avoid my old ones. New blueprint book.
Right, we're getting environmental modifications so we can start making foundations.
Great. That way we can stop having to have awkward grid wind power.
Yep. Right, we need to get the stone somewhere so that this stuff can be... Oh, okay, so we've got the stone here. 3 F1. Fly, my pretties, fly! Okay, so we've got the assembly machine, Mark 1. Okay, I need you. Hurry up, guys. Hey, there you go. Okay, and that needs... Yes, that needs stone, and everything else is on these belts, so that can start making those.
This is new. What is this anchors thing? on the blueprint. I've not seen that before.
I don't know. That's my professional opinion.
I forgot how to do this. While making a new blueprint, I know you can like box select an area and then click to unselect items that have been selected, but I don't remember how.
Okay, so what else does this need?
Okay,
Magnet
back to
circuits.
the settings page. Check the controls. Need that muscle memory, man.
Oh, that's... Okay, there we go. And... arc smelters.
Toggle blueprint god mode. Ooh, that sounds fun.
I do like God mode. Okay, arc smelters are automated.
Nice.
Was there anything else that we would need automated for the time being?
It was storage chests, which needed the brick, which we have. And
Oh,
then
so
it
we
was
don't
the
have storage.
smelters.
Okay.
And then we also need, what was the third one? We want thermal power plant generation to be automated too. The actual, we haven't built any yet, but we should also probably build some. Also, we have a ton of wind now, so whatever.
I said we just moved onto this planet and you're wanting to pollute it already. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm bad.
Okay, we've got storage chests, and the smelters automated.
Oh, I found out what Blueprint God Mode does. So the J key to toggle Blueprint God Mode makes it so that you can look at anything on the entire planet, instead of being constricted to a distance away from your character. That's useful.
Oh, so you can go and blueprint something that was made miles away.
Yeah. Yeah, or, blueprint an entire planet, because otherwise it won't let you continue to, go very far away from your current character.
Right.
Ah, oh my gosh, I remember. Did I remember?
I don't know.
No, I didn't remember. Damn it. Thought it was right click. It's not.
Research is happening. We've got a mall with everything that we need to make things a bit more efficient, I would say. So what's the idea? Are we going to just abandon what we've done here and start building properly somewhere else?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I think we need to, our science is pretty bad. We need to get science, going at a good clip so we can knock through everything that's just blue. And in fact, we should already be starting to work toward making red science.
Okay.
And then once we're done with red science, we're going to unlock the mecha sail, which is going to be the thing to get us to other planets. And then we need to go to whichever planet's going to have titanium and silicon. And then we can do solar panels, which require silicon, I think.
Oh, okay.
And we need titanium for pretty much anything more advanced than red science. Also, we get to do oil soon.
Ooh. How are we for... Right, okay, our power is completely fine now from what you've done.
Oh, I did just remember this. So while making a blueprint, just real quick, press Control C and select anything. Just select some crap.
Okay.
Did you notice how you can right click on any of the entities that are currently selected to remove all of that entity from your selection?
No.
So what I usually would recommend you do when you're making blueprints, don't include power, because power can be different in different locations, and there's going to be different size power poles soon. So usually remove those. It's just, yeah. You can, it's very convenient, but you should know about it. So yeah, that's all I got for you.
Oh, I'm assuming that If you right click, it removes. No, it doesn't do that for me.
Okay, so like select our mall.
On the right hand side you can right click it. Okay. I thought you meant in the world you could right click an entity and it would remove it.
No.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
That is what I'm trying to figure out right now, is how to unselect something that's been selected, and I can't for the life of me.
You hit right. Oh, in the world, or?
Yeah, like I've over selected an area, and I know there's a way to do it. My memory.
Yeah, so hold down right mouse button, and then drag it over.
Oh god, okay. Yeah.
And then you hold down shift to add.
Right. Okay. Yep. That's it. Yep. I'm just dumb.
That's alright.
Turns out I'm just dumb.
I found it by accidentally doing what you told me to do, but in the wrong way. So. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fly over here. And I'm gonna grab a blueprint of arc smelters.
I'm doing the exact same thing right now. I'm putting together a 6 smelter basic template to yes. Go nuts with. We're on the same page. So I'm gonna call it like, I don't know, one belt smelt.
One belt smelt.
Yeah.
Why? Okay. Now I can't unselect. Oh, because technically that's not being select. Ah.
Yeah, it's a little, yeah. I was just having the exact same problem. Like, I'm getting confused here because it's like not doing what I want, you know. All right, so one belt smelt, go, boom. Oh, you know what? The blueprint map mode is way better for finding the grid lines, the tropic lines.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Have you enabled blueprint God mode yet? You can like go to the pole and just see all of these little tropic lines. It's cool.
Oh, that's so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
So okay, so I'm trying to take a blueprint of our iron smelter area here, and it keeps selecting the
iron smelting where? Right next to you where you're standing right now?
Yeah, where I'm standing. And it keeps selecting the sorters from the magnets. And I know that it won't apply them when I like actually use the blueprint, but it annoys me that they exist and I can't unselect just those.
Let me try. I'm pretty sure you can. I see what you mean. So you copied this one. If you want, you could. I use the steel production for my six smelter template. It's cleaner. But let me try doing it your way anyway. No, I'm able to, if I right click on the belt segment, I can deselect the sorters that are going to the magnets, but then I also lose the belt.
Yeah, well that was my problem.
Yeah. Well, that's because the sorter it's on that belt. You know, they're there. Okay, so we have 2 belts there. I'm gonna just get that iron being processed. So yeah, looking at the blueprint map mode, look at the size of the center tropic line area. Like basically our little mall is right on the very first tropic line, and it is just massive how much space we have until there's grid crush if we go the opposite direction towards the pole, towards the equator.
Right.
There's a lot of water on this planet.
Yeah, so I was thinking of doing stuff, and I don't know if this is... Okay, so he says that the best way to view it is the blueprint god mode.
Yeah, shortcut key J while you're on the blueprint map.
Oh, fuck. Control... Right, J. Oh, okay. Right, and now I can...
This planet it feels huge to me. I wonder if this is larger than vanilla. It might be. Anyway, I don't think we need to make like a major smelting area yet. Like, you know, like a centralized smelting. We should probably just keep on bootstrapping until we actually get onto the second planet.
Off the planet. Okay, yeah, so you're best off... You are best off being at the equator, because as you get closer to the top, The crush gets faster.
Way faster, yeah.
Yeah,
way
I
less.
see that.
And then also, solar panels are more efficient at the equator.
Yes, true.
So that's a thing too.
Does
Let's get another
the
construction drone.
does the axis of the planet? I'm assuming there's no seasons. I'm assuming there's no seasons. That was going to be my question.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Does the axis of the planet affect how often, like the day-night cycle? But you're asking a bit much there.
Well, so there's no seasons, but if you click on the planet in the bottom left corner,
Yes.
and look at the data for the Earth, orbit radius 1 AU, orbital
Oh, it does have
period.
inclination, but this does not have.
It's got.
Oh, the
It's got
obliquity.
physics.
Obliquity.
Yeah, I have. To be honest, those I don't know what these words mean. All I know is that I know that there are certain planets that are better for certain tasks. Like there are some planets that we're going to find that are tidally locked, so they'll always face the sun with one side of the planet, right?
Of course, yeah.
So like the dark side of the moon, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. So like on that type of planet, a tidally locked planet, we're going to build launch silos to fire stuff at the sun, and we would want to place it on the right planet so that it has maximum uptime, or like railguns or solar sail launching and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, the orbit inclination, all these numbers they're important.
Yeah,
Of
so
science.
so obliquity is the how oblique the orbit is. So, you know, it's how egg-shaped it is.
Yeah.
And the orbital inclination is how inclined the orbit is from a specific axis. And I'm assuming that the axis.
I love how you just took the word and then you said
Yeah,
it
so
in the opposite. It's the
so if it's
inclination of the orbit. That's what the orbit inclination is, dummy.
yeah, so if it goes from like higher to lower, but I'm assuming that the axis is taken from Earth, and that's why there's no inclination on Earth.
Something like that. Yeah, makes
Because
sense.
I mean, space, like, how the fuck do you get inclination from space without something like it being relative to something else?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that the relative point is Earth. Or maybe there's just a generic relative point in any solar system. Or any system, because it won't be a solar system without it being Sol. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think that the rotation period, orbital period. Yeah, so there's no like tilt towards the planet, at least none that No, there is. That's definitely tilted towards the planet.
There are two other keyboard shortcuts that are kind of important that I'm thinking about and I want to mention so you don't play for a long time and not find out. Shift G and Shift T, while having a blueprint selected, will mirror latitude and longitude, respectively.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah. So we got blueprint reversing and stuff, basically. So be aware. Shift T, was it? What did I just say? Shift G and Shift T?
I have no idea. That was a lesson.
Shift T and Shift G.
Oh, Shift G, okay. So are you making iron up there in order to reinforce the iron supplies?
Yeah, I was just gonna get 2 more belts of iron and just, I don't know, do something with them.
Okay, so right now our bottleneck is our actual labs, the amount of labs we've got in our tower. And we can't increase that until we get vertical construction, which requires red boys.
I don't understand what tab switches blueprint anchor position means.
So, is it like if you're anchored
at highlighted?
Is it if you're anchored at the bottom of the blueprint, then that's like where the blueprint sticks to your cursor?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Right, because you can do the center one and then it's putting it right in the middle of the overall thing. Interesting.
Right. How do we have the technology to actually make the red boys yet, or?
Check items. Nope, it's not unlocked yet. So it's gonna be looking for it. I know it's around here somewhere.
Plasma extract refining.
We can do proliferators, like right now if we wanted to.
And what do proliferators do?
Proliferators are...
It says we can.
Well, we just gotta research semiconductor first. Like that.
Oh, okay, I see, yeah, I see the line.
Yeah, like anything that's pure blue, we can get done now.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't see the arrow because I'm blind.
Ah, found it. Energy matrix. Okay, so yeah, it's 6th in queue. To do red, I'm pretty sure we have to have oil functional. So yeah, we want to do like plasma extract refining to get chemical plants. We're gonna go do some oil work, and we're gonna need the chemical plant with basic engineering, and then we'll do the energy matrix. But yeah, proliferator is goop, is what I think of it as. You spray.
Oh.
So
okay.
instead of having an assembly machine with a productivity module in it, what you have is a belt that goes under a proliferator, and the proliferator will spray goop on every item that passes through it.
Yeah.
And then those items end up getting a thing.
Okay.
So it's item side instead of machine side module.
That was interesting. That's an interesting way to do it.
It is really easy to get the Proliferator Mark II stuff going, and even just Proliferator Mark I it's just energy, right? This game is all about Dyson spheres. We're gonna have eventually infinite energy, so we don't care about the energy consumption. We just want productivity and speed and stuff.
Able to view the veins. Vein reserves in the whole planetary system. Okay, so I'm assuming we need that so that we know where to go for titanium.
Oh wow, this is new. In the top right corner of the science tab is a indicator for how much science you have.
Oh.
We have 44, apparently. Well, how do we
Use a
have
total
44?
power generation of 20 megawatt. How do we have So in the top right corner.
Yeah, press T and go top right corner. And in the very top right, I see 44 blue, and then every other type of sciences says 0.
I don't. It says 0 for me on all of them, but when I click on it, we've got 20 metadata, meta EM. We've got 20 blues.
Yeah, mine says current available amount 44.
Oh. So what? I don't understand what. Realization? Realize metadata 1-to-1 as matrices and send them to the inventory. Okay, I've now got 21. Equates to net amount minus current cluster address contribution. Are you mining Bitcoin, you little shit?
Some achievements cannot be achieved upon the usage of metadata. What is this?
Metadata can be obtained by producing matrices at the matrix yield per minute. Metadata can be used in the next game, different cluster address, to buy out technology directly or realize as matrix. Oh, so it's a way that you can like fast track your next game. So it's like a new game plus thing. And that's why you can't get trophies. That's why you can't get achievements if you use it, because...
Okay.
Okay, so ignore, basically.
Right, but if you don't care about achievements, isn't it also saying we could just get 20 blue science right now?
Yeah, or you could use it for buying stuff out, I think. Yeah, it's just 20.
I don't really care about achievements.
It'll just give you 20 of the items, like of the blue boxy items.
I'm clicking it.
Fucking ruining my achievements, ruining my fun. Son of a bitch.
I got them all. They're all mine now. Apparently, so are these going to be in my inventory, or do they?
Yeah.
Oh, so they just instantly. No, they just instantly got applied to electromagnetic matrix, whatever we currently had in queued. It looks like.
Oh.
So how did we get those 44 again? Like, where did that come from? This was not in the game when I played last.
Your previous game.
Metadata can be obtained by producing matrices at the matrices yield per minute. What the hell do these words mean?
So your matrix. So you get, like, we're making 22 matrices per minute.
So is this just from, like, our testing? Like, when we were trying to make the game work, we accumulated 44 of these things yesterday or something? I don't understand.
No, it's probably like in a previous game that you played, since it's been...
No, I'm telling you, it wasn't in the game when I played last. This whole metadata concept is completely new.
Listen, Steam Trophies says that you played the game like when you first messaged me about playing the game.
I loaded the game to see if it was still like able to run. I didn't play though.
It probably grabbed whatever. Did you load up like
so
an actual game?
Yeah, I just loaded a save to see if it would work. I guess it just did it that fast in like a couple minutes.
Yeah, probably. It literally just grabs how many blue signs you're creating per minute. So you must have been creating 40 blue signs per minute.
Yeah, okay.
And then when you load it into this game, it's like, okay, you've got 40 fucking blue signs to research. So I'm assuming if you've got like a mega factory, you can go into a brand new game and just unlock fucking everything.
Well, that doesn't sound very good to me, but interesting.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make like in a game like this. It doesn't make much sense why you would. I guess you can speed through the early game if you don't like the early game. What is that you need? 3 of these. Hey, we've got 2 stacks of smelters.
There is a mod that I think a lot of people like that allows you to stack smelters as well.
Okay.
But I don't know. I kind of like building wide, and it's way like it's like trying to build the most efficient base in the smallest amount of space possible when there's infinite space available. It's like a weird way of playing the game, I think. So I don't actually use that mod. All right. I tried it, but I don't like it that much.
Yeah. Like you say, it makes sense for storage containers. Although you can get higher tier storage containers as well. But I'm assuming even the highest tier is not really suitable for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you want to stack them.
I don't really have a plan for this iron. Where do you want to do something with it? Should I just make it make stuff? Make some gears? I don't know. This is where, like, I do struggle to actually have the long-term plan.
Yeah, so do we want to have multiple of these Matrix Lab towers? You says that we won't really need multiple of them? But I feel like that's our bottleneck just now.
If it were me, I would do something like this. Like, where's the grid line again? All right, I would do. I'm so tempted to just go get my blue science blueprint. I feel like the tropic lines should be easier to see on the build screen. Is there a button to like make them? I want that yellow line all the time. Every time I press B, you know?
Yeah, because I had no idea that. I mean, it's kind of fucking obvious when you look at it now. Now that I know what I'm looking for, but yeah, it's
Is that it? Or
nope, it's here where I'm standing.
See, I can't tell. Like, I feel like I should be able to see it all the time.
Well, you can tell with the wiggly boxes.
No, I can't. So anyway, I want to build above this yellow one, and I would probably just go like. That is silly.
Oh yeah, I see. Because right here, there is no wiggly boxes because this is literally the center line of the entire planet.
Yeah. Oh, is it? What's that one called again? The Prime Meridian?
Yeah, I think.
Or
where? Oh no, that's 20 degrees off. So okay. Yeah, we're close. We're close enough to the center line of the entire planet that it doesn't create wigglies. Wait, am I? Oh no. Am I? No, it looks like I'm wrong. No, it's here. Okay, it's right here. No, there's a bit wiggly here. Where the fuck is it then? Oh, God knows.
So if it were just like this is what I've done in the past, I would just have a like this many for this stage of the game.
Right.
Like
okay.
4, as tall as we're able to build them, and then this is just the processing, science processing, and then after we get red science, we'll add another input, one of those belts, and we'll have that get joined up. So like we could repurpose this one instead of having this be consuming science now. We export the science processing to another location and just make this all blue. And yeah. At this stage, I'm pretty sure we need 1 matrix lab making science and 1 matrix lab consuming science. So it is like 1-to-1 ratio on blue. But
So yeah, so right now you think it's... So what you're suggesting is just making the science...
More.
More.
Yeah, more.
No, just making the science and then
More.
consuming it somewhere else.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Too far to operate.
So why have you stacked 2 on top of each other? Or is that just because you've run out of matrix slabs? Is it supposed to be 3 on each of these?
Yeah, I ran out. I'm getting some stone so I can make more. I don't think we've automated it, but we probably should automate matrix lab production.
Got ya. Right, we're getting semiconductors now so that we can get proliferators so that we can goo all over resources. Got ya.
Okay, yeah, and we definitely want to goo over, like, science, you know?
I mean, you know,
just
sometimes when there's
have more.
some spicy discoveries, all you gotta do is just goo all over it. So you can goo on the science and then stick the science into the research lab, and that counts as being good.
Yep.
So it's not just like an ore doubling thing, it's like a full-on gooage. Oh, yeah.
It did take me a while to realize that if a recipe calls for multiple products, multiple inputs, every input has to be gooped to the same level, otherwise you don't get the benefit.
Okay.
If 3 of your inputs have it and 1 doesn't, then the whole thing doesn't benefit.
So we need to be equal opportunity gooers.
Yeah, goop everything or goop nothing.
Got ya.
So yeah, let's just like redo your temporary blue a little bit. So that top one's going to be processing, and then this one is going to be making blue. And since it's 1-to-1, we'll just go same length and run the same belts. So we'll have our input belt and our input belt, because this takes 2 products, right? And the ratio is 1-to-1. So you don't mind if I destroy all your hard work, right?
No, crack on, it was temporary. Only wanted it so that we could get sorted for our personal energy, because I felt like that was a big issue.
Okay, so there's one of the feeds, and then the other one was, what again? Gears? No, coil. And then, yeah, because science is going to keep on getting taller and taller, we want to only use 1 distance inputs. Although we will get faster sorters, too.
Right, so these require 1 of each every 3 seconds. Except, I'm assuming that's 1 of each every second, then?
It depends on how tall we make it.
Because it's 3 tall at the moment.
Oh, no, yeah, I did this math last episode, remember? I had to add an extra sorter because you were using 2 length sorters, and that one sorter can only move 45 items per second at a distance of 2, and it needed 60. Yeah, it's 1-to-1.
A minute, you mean?
So, yeah, 1 minute. So if we're gonna go 3 high, 1 sorter's sufficient for right now.
We've got Mark IIs as well.
Yeah, but they cost resources.
I would expect as much. Oh, they're just... Okay, so they're just upgrading Mark 1s with the dynamo thing. You know what? I like that. I like simple upgrade paths for resources. It was one of the things that always annoyed me about Factorio was when... Wait. I'm trying to think. What were belts upgradable from the previous belt tier? I'm sure there was something that was like... Inserters
yeah, so
were like you couldn't... Like if you had a long arm inserter, then that was like the end of that tier type thing.
Yeah, long arm inserters were unique. Like, they couldn't be used for anything. Yellow inserters upgraded into blue. It used the previous model, and then you upgraded it with
It went
some
to,
upgrades.
yeah, yellow to red to blue.
Yeah. And then I think filter inserters and... Didn't filter inserters use a blue as a product as well?
Yeah, I think the filters used the blue and the smarts used the blue as well.
I think for just... I want to have everything only be 1 distance, but for the sake of expandability, I think I'm fine with just using extra sorters if we need the output to be increased. So 3 tall is going to make 20 per minute. Yeah, it'll need...
Oh, I thought
2
this was the
outputs.
construction thing.
No, this one's where we're making them. That one's where we're crossing them.
Okay. Right, let's get the Tesla towers in place. If I drag these over. So is that a 2 block overlap that you want? Or you're just sticking the towers in the middle of them?
Yeah, I'm going in 1 by 2 and then 1 tower.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah. Okay, and then because we want to have a science buffer, I think, why don't we... I'm going to reverse the output belt. Let's have this go on there. God, look how bright that blue science is. It's like the brightest. It's so bright.
Look at eye burning. Okay, so is it 1 or is it 2 or is it 3 for these? Let's see. Three. Unless you've got a splitter in the middle.
Yeah, we have access to splitters now. Have you
Oh, I didn't mean a splitter. I meant a sort. What are they called? Sorters.
have you looked at splitters yet though?
I looked at them when I was researching them. Traffic monitors built in a conveyor belt monitor, real-time cargo flow rate. Conditions can be set to trigger an alarm. Oh, that's fun.
Hmm.
Okay, so they can... Oh, so you can have filter priority splitters as well. Cool.
Yeah, it's again, it's different than Factorio, but it's also the same as Factorio, you know? Like, there's different ways to solve the problem, but there's always ways to solve it.
Yes.
That's how words work.
Yep, words.
Oh god, did I accidentally... Oh, right, yeah, we're on the grid crunch. Damn it! That means that I can't even, like, really relocate this whole thing. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to move this whole thing.
Yeah, you literally built on top of it.
It is so annoying that you can't, like, I've just copy pasted that entire thing. The coordinate system proportion between areas is different from when it was created.
Oh, for God's sake.
Now I just can't do it, you know? So I gotta, that's fine. It's not hard to rebuild this.
No, it's just mildly frustrating.
Yeah.
So do you want me to shift these ones?
No, I'm gonna go above them. I'll just bring the other stuff over. It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's not fine. I'm very annoyed, but whatever.
I'm just gonna shift.
That's why we gotta learn our grid lines. We gotta remember to do it. It's very important.
Alright, why did... That's annoying. Okay. The sorter didn't paste correctly. And that's that destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh, you just
without
built
using
it
blueprints.
below.
Damn it.
Right. Oh, look at those nice little trees. Look, we've got a little tree-lined area here.
Yeah.
So we're...
I like having. I do like to have space between production like areas so that you don't. It's so easy to get lost on your starter planet if you don't just stay organized, because like it's just there's just stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
You can get turned around and just not even know where you're going.
Okay, so that's using one item every 3 seconds. And we're going to have... You're going to stack these as well, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, you can go ahead and stack them if you have them.
Possibly. Nope. I need to circuit this. Always needs it. Oh my god, that's been an hour.
No. No. That is absolutely impossible. You're a liar. I do not believe it. Is this my episode or yours?
That was yours.
No.
Yep.
Absolutely impossible for it to have been that long already. Not a chance. Fine. Okay, but we have to keep playing, right?
Yes, sir.
You're not going to stop.
No.
Good. Okay, well, thank you for watching, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow with Steejo, hopefully, still being here and enjoying the game, and thanks for watching and stuff.
See you later. Bye-bye.